Hello and welcome to my professional portfolio for ITEC 3100. All right, so I'm really excited to just showcase my portfolio and how it just reflects my development of, learning about technology and how to integrate it into a classroom. So let's start with the page that I'm most proud of. So I'm overall proud of this multimedia page overall. Also the stop motion video that I did on the video page, but specifically my podcast on my audio page will hold just a special place in my heart. It really just allowed me to express my creativity in a really fun and humorous way, and it was just super fun to record because I have just such a great memory of my sister sitting there and laughing at the lines I was saying for the podcast, and it just really made me feel good, to give a lesson that would be fun and engaging for students. All right, so next let's move on to my biggest challenge. So my biggest challenge was definitely the digital lessons for online and blended learning. So despite my practice with other tools like Canva and PowerPoint, I really wanted to use a tool that I hadn't used yet for this page and kind of challenge myself a little bit. So I chose Google Slides, which was a little bit difficult. There was a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm really glad that I pushed myself to use this tool and just kind of, have that skill mastered. I had a especially difficult time trying to convert an audio file to go over my slides, but I'm glad that I learned how to do it and I kept going, and now that's a skill that I will always have. All right, and then finally we have what I think is my best lesson. So here I just have a lesson for basic productivity tools. I chose a lesson on habitats. So for this, students will start on BrainPop and they will do kind of a little bit of research on a habitat and an animal in a specific habitat. And then after that, they will go on Canva and create their own little digital storybook about their animal and the habitat that it lives in. And actually a required element of this lesson is that they have to utilize Canva's AI image tool, which is what I used during mine. And it was just a really cool aspect to Canva where students just type in a detailed description and then they get to make their own image to put on their storybook. And I just thought that was really, really cool. So just reflecting on this semester, I think one practice that I've learned that I can take into my classroom is just embracing the challenges. There were a lot of difficulties that I faced and a lot of learning and troubleshooting during this semester in this class, but all of it was really very rewarding. And getting to really dive into this technology world is just something that I have so much value in, and I think will have a lot of value in my classroom. So just embracing the challenge and encouraging my students that challenge means learning and challenge means that your brain is working. Well, thank you so much for joining me and my journey through my portfolio.